What is going on, guys? Scrub
Yo,
Daddy here. KAII 2010 CGEU Online, our first kind of official hangout podcast, whatever. I never know what to call these things because, in the end of the day, we're not doing this in a professional capacity. It's just a bit of a fuck around. I'm just gonna make KAII full screen so you guys can appreciate the face behind the legend. How you doing, mate?
I'm not doing too bad. How about you?
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Kai is obviously lagging, but you can see that what his face looks like. You're normal, but it's just when you speak, it's the words are coming out
Yeah.
about 5 seconds later. But I guess this is just what we're gonna have to put up with here. But the reason we're doing this, number one, is because obviously I want to do a Shooting the Breeze episode 2. And I also wanted to bring on somebody, a guest, that I kind of have a bond. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm having a call.
Ooh.
I have a live call, ladies and gentlemen. Something's going on. No, it's nothing. My tablet was making a noise. Obviously, I wanted to do the Shooting the Breeze hashtag 2, episode 2. And obviously, like I said, I wanted to bring somebody on, and who better than KAII 2010?
Yeah, man.
And I really want to start this off by saying that I'm happy that KAII is on here because I
It's a pleasure
wouldn't
to
want
be on
anybody
here.
else. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Basically, we've been doing quite a lot of things on KAII's side of things. But we'll talk about that in a minute. We got some more stuff to do after this. We've been non-stop trying to get KAII's Twitch going, his YouTube going, and I guess KAII needs to get a little bit more Twitter friendly, like everybody here on YouTube does, and on Twitch if you're trying to get, trying to get viewers, which is the hardest thing, and I think that's something that KAII's found out pretty quickly, man. How do you feel about it, KAII? How about you shoot the breeze for a little bit? The floor is yours.
Well, basically, obviously, I'm new to this game, so what can you expect from first coming into it? I mean, obviously, I've got a few views on a few videos now. I've only got 5 up at the moment, but in the future, I do want to start putting out more content. If you know what I mean. Some collabs. You were speaking earlier on about a Gears of War gameplay. A walkthrough. I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to do that with all 4 of them. I've just re-downloaded all 4 of them. Hydro Thunder, that's going to be a good experience.
Yeah, definitely. And we're going to be doing these co-op sessions, which me and KAII, we have this wonderful, I think anyway, this wonderful chemistry that only me and him have been enjoying. And
yeah.
Always in the back of my mind, I've always hoped that that this will happen. This is actually very, very good news for me because I know now that we can translate, because what you're going to see in these co-op sessions is not going to be us really putting on a show. It is a little bit. We're going to have to kind of just ham it up a little bit more, but nothing you will see in these co-op sessions that we're going to have, whether it be campaign zombies or whatever, that's just a normal gaming session for us. Like, I think it's quite cool.
Yeah, it is. But then again, there's been plenty of times when we've had a game of zombies and it's been like, yeah, it's either connection interrupted problems, maybe something along the lines of I'm going down 75 times.
Yeah, well,
but yeah.
The thing, KAII, do you want to speak about that? Do you want to speak about, because I want to get this on record now, about who maybe showed you the way,
yeah, definitely.
How you learned to play zombies. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth here, but I'm hoping to hear the what I want to hear. But anyway, you continue.
Yeah. I mean, since Black Ops 2 days when we first started to play together, I mean, I knew shit about zombies. I didn't know how to fucking do a train. I was like, oh, this is zombies. Oh, look, I'm fucking dying. I didn't have a clue what I was doing.
This is before
and then
me,
all of a sudden we started playing together. Yeah. And then obviously I met you through James. And then obviously we started to play games together. I think
James, by the way, guys. James, by the way, guys, is Shillelagh 2010.
Yeah. I think the first game we actually had, it was me, Shillelagh, you, and I think another one of James's friends who were playing Farm. And you were actually trying to teach us how to like train around the fucking, I think it's the car or the van or whatever's in the fucking middle of the map. And I was like, and I was like, oh, bro, you should add me up. And you're like, yeah. You know, practically calling me a scrub and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm not very slow at calling people shit at zombies. And I'm not really quick at when people have a good game with me being the beastification of a zombie slayer that I am. And I'm coming across as the biggest dick at the moment, and I understand this. But I'm usually very slow at like, oh man. The problem is when I add people to play zombies with me, I usually say no if it's for the reason for zombies, because no one can kind of hang with me. And certainly Kai was at that point. So continue, Kai. Sorry, don't let me stop you.
Well, anyway, yeah, we just started to play together more, and it was like I started to pick up things that you were doing. Say like, what were it? Die Rise, for example, on top next to the elevator. Like, you taught me quite a bit about that fucking map. I went into that map blind, and I still didn't even know shit. Like, what was it? How to get the free perks when you're killing the crawlers, you know, not fucking doing shit, putting down your flipper, making them fucking die by your flipper. You taught me how to train. Remember that time when we were playing Die Rise and then I went downstairs for a drink and my pad was moving by itself and I fell off the fucking map because I went up that ramp?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Because I remember watching that back and I was like, eh?
And at that time, I was making videos, and Kai was kind of featuring on my channel a little bit. And I was then I decided to kind of, and the good thing about Kai, which a lot of people don't have the same attributes, is number one, he's not when he's in a party or when someone's trying to teach him something. He's not like, arsy about it, or who the fuck is this guy to try to tell me or try to teach me anything. But it's been a long process with Kai. But moving into Black Ops 3, towards the end of Black Ops 2, and now moving on to Black Ops 3, Kai can actually... I taught him in Black Ops 2, and he got up to a decent standard in Black Ops 2. And then in Black Ops 3, actually, Kai has actually flown off, and he has actually, for the first time, beaten and smashed my solo round. And usually I just delete people who do that on my leaderboards, who are on my friends list, and then I just say King of the Castle. But actually, most of the time, I try to beat them. And on the Eisendrache, he has got to solo round 55, which is quite impressive. But he is actually finding zombies on Black Ops 3. He's coming into his own on Black Ops 3, holding his own. Not co-op so much when he's playing with me, apart from that one game we had the other day, round 47, where it ended because I lost internet connection, because that happens to me now. But maybe talk a little bit about Black Ops 3 and how you're finding it, Kai. Zombies.
I like it. I do prefer the older games when it comes down to zombies. Obviously, with the maps, you know, Origins were one of my favourite from Black Ops 2. Same with Mob of the Dead. I mean, if we're going to go further back, I could say Ascension, Call of the Dead, Shangri-La. Yeah, I didn't like it so much. I mean, Moon was a map which I struggled on. I was one of these people that literally didn't leave. No, like, this is what I used to do. Instead of, like, accumulating points and then fucking getting jug and then jump into the moon, I'd be like, I'm gonna pack a punch my starting pistol straight away. So I'd be there for about half an hour stabbing a zombie, 10 points, 10 points, 10 points. I'd get to about 4,900 points, and then I'd fucking die.
Yeah, but I could show you. A much quicker way of doing it. In fact, I'll try to tell you. You know, when you're in no man's land, you spawn. Yeah, always make sure it's Juggernog that spawns, because you can actually get Juggernog and pack a punch your weapon before you go over. Yeah. Restart it till Juggernog spawns. Then run around in a circle till all the zombies are behind you. Just keep running around till they're all behind you. And then, you know, the cage where Pack-a-Punch is?
Yeah.
Get them all behind you and then go through the cage and chuck a grenade in the cage as you go through the other side of the cage. And as you're leaving the cage, those zombies are coming into the cage, meeting your grenade, and you're going to make a bunch of crawlers. And then, obviously, run around again and and try to avoid the crawlers and get another train. But now you've got a bunch of crawlers. Just go around and slice the crawlers as you run around till all the crawlers are gone. And by that time, just keep doing that till your grenades run out. You only got 2 grenades, so you got to maximize it. Make the crawlers, get the train behind you again, slice up the crawlers. That gives you extra points. That'll give you so much points, maybe about 2,500, something like that. Then once you've done that with a grenade and the crawlers, get the zombies behind you running around again, and then just pistol them. And by that time, you should have enough to either pack. Well, actually, I usually just do that to get Pack-a-Punch. But what you can do is you can usually earn enough points with the grenade crawlers, slicing them, and then also emptying your pistol into the crowd of zombies as you're running around. And you can actually probably earn enough to Pack-a-Punch your weapon. Once you Pack-a-Punch your weapon, you now got Mustang and Sally's. And then that'll just, if you do it right, quickly earn you the points for Juggernog. And then, you know, that's the way to do it. But I guess do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I completely understand what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of old school zombie players will understand what I'm saying. But yeah, KAII has really taken the other maps. He's a bit but he's okay though. He's okay. The Eisendrucken, whatever the hell the name of the map is called. Like I say, he's got a solo of round 55. That game we had the other day though, where I lost connection, it was so annoying, man. It was so annoying because we could have got definitely a 50 plus.
When it was like, because when it popped up connection interrupted, I was like, Billy, where are you, Billy?
I watched it back because KAII was live streaming it. I watched it back and no, you fucking lost it.
I swear I went,
oh,
fuck!
It was connection interruption. You went, oh, fuck! Real guttural fuck, like really pissed off. And I was like, when is he actually going to say Billy's probably lost internet connection here? Because all I heard was that, fuck! And in silence, a moody silence.
Well, that's me, innit?
So that's zombies anyway. Like, I feel we're going to lose people if we talk about zombies for too long. But KAII has this new Twitch channel, twitch.tv. Basically, the link will be in the description of this, of his Twitch channel and his YouTube channel. And I've been walking him through how to broadcast, how to make a Twitch channel, and then talking him through the intricacies of making highlights, how to connect his YouTube to his Twitch, to take those videos of making highlights onto his YouTube channel. So all his videos
I really do.
are going to be there. Am I a good teacher?
You are. Whether it's zombies, learning me how to do stuff on Twitch and YouTube, so good. So good.
Yeah, the thing is, KAII, like, people think I'm a bit of a joke on YouTube. Yeah, they have done. I've got the vibe from them. You know, they like me for a while. I've taught a lot of people how to do YouTube, and then they've kind of moved on and got so many subscribers and kind of always drift away. It's always the same story. But I believe that you're going to actually stick with me, man, because you've been with me for quite a few years.
Always
now.
will, man. But yeah, fucking hell.
Tell them how good a teacher I am. Try to talk to, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth here, but try to talk to the public about maybe haters of mine, of how much of a good teacher I am and inspiration, you know, things like that.
I don't know why people belittle you and hate on you, man, honestly.
The reason is...
I mean, you've told me... It's because you're so fucking... What's the word now? You're so open-minded. You say what's on your mind. You don't care. You don't give a shit. That's a cool attribute to have. It really is.
Yeah.
Not giving a fuck what anyone thinks. I mean, but obviously people are going to hate at the end of the day. I mean, I'm going to expect hate off my YouTube channel, but it's just going to come.
The reason people hate me is because it's not... I am open-minded where I write. That's not the reason. The reason is because I don't mince my words, and I don't follow the trend and all this kind of thing. I'm very, I'll say things that you might not like hearing, but it's like I say, like you said, like, I'm not going to not say it. I don't say a lot of things, like the amount of commentaries that I've ditched, because sometimes it's maybe something to do with me, but sometimes I'll literally call out people that I know and do it in a commentary, and I have sometimes uploaded it but then deleted it straight away. Hopefully they didn't catch it, but I thought about it afterwards and gone, yeah, actually, hold on a minute, who am I to be calling out people? But I'm very critical of things, and I'm very vocal, and like I say, I don't follow trends, and I mean,
that's one of the reasons why I became so good at zombies. It was all the constructive criticism that you were flowing at me like, that you need to be doing this. No, dude, what the fuck? You should not be going down like that. You need to do this. You need to go over there. You need to train them like this.
Yeah.
Fucking bro, what the fuck? Get the fuck up.
It's gone, well, through teaching you zombies, I know how to teach somebody zombies. To begin with, I would have just been blatantly critical. I just would have gone, KAII, why the fuck did you just do that? Like, what were you thinking? Like, for fuck's sake, it's not hard. All you had to do is fucking round them up, bum, 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 you know, it probably wasn't as harsh as that, but I would have told you straight up, like, you know, you just fucked up there, man. What the fuck were you thinking? Like, you should have done this, bum, bum, bum. But then over time, I'll wait till you reach a certain level of skill, and then it doesn't have to be a lot, but it has to be enough for me. But then what I do is I let you make, I see before you do it that you are making a mistake. Like, you may run past me to go off and do something, and you'll go off and do it, and then I'm thinking, I know exactly how you're gonna die. Like, oh yeah, he's fucking dead. He's fucking dead, and I'll tell him afterwards, like, you know, whilst I'm reviving him, and then he'll be able to spectate me, and I'll demonstrate why you went wrong. So yeah, I'm actually quite good at teaching people how to play zombies. You know, I'm not the best zombie player in the world, but
I mean, it's not only zombies as well. I mean, we've had some good times on multiplayer throughout the years as well.
Yeah, but I'm shit. But yeah, KAII is good. Your face first started off with like you were gonna say, nah, you're not, but then you just conceded to like, yeah. Yeah, he's right.
No, it's not like you shit. Everyone's play style's different. I mean,
Mine's just
I'm a rusher. I always have been.
I'm a rusher without. I'm a rusher, but I'm a rusher like a chicken with my head cut off. Sometimes it brings results, but a lot of the times, I just pride myself now that I am a solid 1 KD player. It doesn't sound a lot to all you beasts out there, but at least I'm not a 0.5. At least I'm not a 0.75. So what do you think of multiplayer here on Black Ops 3? Yeah, you're probably the best person to ask.
I enjoy it. I enjoy playing it. I mean, obviously, there's a few maps that come up into rotation where you just think to yourself, for fuck's sake.
Combine!
Again. Yeah, Combine for one. Whether it's Fringe, Combine, fucking... I'm sick of seeing Stronghold now.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Stronghold is absolutely awful. And that fucking Exodus. That Exodus is vile.
It's guaranteed most times that you'll end up on Exodus, that middle building, you'll either be camped out with shotgunners, or you'll just get fucking bullshitted on left, right, and centre, either by statue round back or fucking mid-map.
No,
it's ridiculous.
Damn building me. I can't stand the Call of Duty community. I really don't like playing multiplayer no more. But anyway, I feel you haven't given a great enough explanation of multiplayer. What you think? You haven't really gone into it.
I think it's good. I mean, the weapons, they're okay. There's a few weapons that I like. I like the KRM, the pump action shotgun. Reminds me a lot of the Remington. One thing that I did dislike about the game when it first came out, and I still dislike now, I used to use C4 a lot on Black Ops 2. I used to get triples, quads. I mean, you used to have a video up on your old channel about it. And I hate the fact that you literally need to throw it, wait until it says armed to detonate it. You can't explode it in midair, you know, getting some cheeky little C4 kill. None of that anymore. You need to literally wait. And then obviously I tried. Yeah, it does make a noise, but then again, you need to be quick on the trigger instead. Like, you need to double tap X or click your bumper in time. And obviously, that's what I was just going to say. The other day, I tried using C4, and it just wasn't for me. But then, I've started to use trip mines a lot more.
Yeah, I run with trip mines all the time.
Yeah.
Trip mine scavenger, smoke. You know when I'm in the game,
you can tell when you're in the lobby. The smoke.
I'm like, smoke the fuck out of mid-map, because they're all fucking staring down there. Or usually I'll see KAII coming. I know KAII's going to run past me and just go off and do his thing and just annihilate everything in front of him. But usually I chuck the smoke and then I see him. But I'll run into an area and I'll go, okay then, smoke it, double smokes, smoke. And then I see KAII running into the smoke and he comes around out the other side smiling. But I just have a whatever. I don't like multiplayer. I'm a zombies player.
Yeah,
I'm just so happy that we have zombies now on the Xbox One. There was a long time when we just had nothing, and we had to wait for until Black Ops 3 come out. What I'm really looking forward to
roll with a lot of different games.
What I'm really looking forward to is Black Ops coming out. Oh, let me press that. Okay, now I've got this new setting on KAII, yeah? So when you speak, you will dominate the middle screen. So talk over me. When we both laugh, it's just mayhem.
Fucking hell. But anyway, yeah, back to multiplayer. Like, I've been reading up on like the patch notes that you've been sending me, like when the updates have been coming out. What is the problem with the ICR, man? It just seems to get buffed every single update. That accuracy,
because it's
straight up, it's practically a laser. It's practically a laser.
It's not. It's an awful gun.
No, it is an awful gun to use. But I'm on about like there's no recoil.
Yeah, but they don't need to stabilize the hit markers sorry, they don't need to stabilize the recoil on it. They need to put built-in high caliber on it or something, so it actually does some damage. It seems that every time you fire and it, try to hit somebody with it, all you get is hit markers, and you always die from it. That's the problem with it.
Yeah. I mean, the XR2. Do you remember that little phase that we had? You know, discovering the XR2. We were playing good with it.
I should have the. I discovered the XR2 because you weren't using the XR2 at all, and then I was just having a bad game, and I slapped that on. Oh, let's just see what this is like, and it's a fucking laser, man. You can shoot people with head glitches, and I was just going on about like, "Hey, Kai, you should really try this, mate. It's so fucking good." And then Kai started seeing results, and then the next game he slapped it on.
Yeah, I remember that. That were actually a really good session. Just complete XR2 domination throughout the entire session. I remember that.
Yeah, well, the thing with the XR2 is the way I started playing with it at the beginning was standing back, basically just playing. I'm not going to say camping, playing defensive, just holding back, watching lanes, shooting people with head glitches, watching which ways I know they're going to come from, just standing back and popping them off. But eventually, you'll see times when I play like that, but then eventually I just get back into the rhythm of I'm just going to try to rush with this thing. Like it always happens. Like you just get bored with sitting back, and I don't mind playing defensive because playing defensive is fun in Black Ops games. But eventually I just want to run forward and pretend I'm Sonny Legend.
Oh, man. I remember Clan Ops. Those were the days.
Clan Ops days, Black Ops 2. We still have the Facebook page. Have you joined that, by the way? Rejoined that since your little.
No, I didn't know that it was still up.
It's still up. I will send you the link. In fact, all you have to do is search CGEU on Facebook. It's now an open thing. I've changed the description since Kai's done his YouTube up and his Twitch, what he's doing now. It's kind of inspired me to get a little bit more active here on YouTube, trying to just do that a little bit more. Because before Kai started getting into it, I guess you could have you felt the tone that I was just like, fuck this, fuck everything. I don't give a fuck about the description. Fuck this. I don't give a fuck. I'm not getting no views. I'm still not getting no views. But one thing I've got to be, I guess, happy about is I'm actually making revenue from YouTube now out of other stuff that I do on YouTube, which this month is a good month. YouTube money. So I'm earning revenue off of that, but since Kai started getting a little bit more active with it, it's kind of inspired me to kind of just step up my game. So in my description now, I have like how to join CGEU, which will take you. You'll see this in the description down here. In the description, I'm doing a. In the description, that's George. If you don't know him from Freedom, but down below, I have a link to how to join CGEU online, which is basically just connect with us on the Facebook page. How to join my network that I'm on if you want to partner your YouTube channel, which I'm doing with Kai's YouTube channel now. Use the link in my description to basically make me money. But you got to try to. That's the point of having that link, that I will get a little something for that. And I've also got my Insta Slam, as I call it, in my description. I have Twitter and something else. But I've tidied up because my description before was very dickish. It was like, I don't want to have any friends. If you want to be my friends, pay me £5 and you will be on.
I remember that.
Also, here's my PayPal if you want to donate to me and give me money. That was basically just to deter people from trying to become friends with me. But now I've made it more social and a little bit more connect with me thing. I'm still going to be a very kind of hard to get on with, but that's why CGEU has KAII 2010. You know, he's not me. You have this man that you can connect with, but if you want to connect with me, yeah, that's him. Am I talking too much?
No. Carry on, bro.
Okay, yeah. So this is CGEU Online, man. This is what we do. This is what we'll always do until the day I die. I ran it as a one-man clan for so long, and then KAII felt sorry for me, and then he decided to join.
I didn't feel sorry. I just thought I need a clan. I need people to play with.
And the thing about us is we're full time. You know, we're not going to be flippy floppy. This is not going to end. We're not going to go away. We're going to be here forever. And you know, it's kind of sad. We had Vodka before, but then he changed systems, which basically retired him from CGEU. He had to follow, go on his path. You know. It's just impossible when you're not gaming with somebody to, you know, stay in the clan. But have you got any topics? I asked you for topics before. Which is the next topic?
Future games, future videos, maybe. Speculations.
We've talked speculations. What, Call of Duty speculations?
Speculations on anything.
I basically just lied. I just put KAII on the spot there.
Yeah, just kind of did. I think I did pretty well.
Absolutely. He didn't go, hold on, mate, you didn't ask me for no motherfucking topic, man. What the fuck are you talking about? But I guess that's it. What I want to do in the future, obviously, if this comes out okay, if it comes out how it's looking to me in this hangout, it's absolutely fine. But if it comes out like a bag of shit, then I'm not gonna. I don't know. We'll have to rethink it, because both of our laptops isn't very good. I also got KAII to download malware bytes onto his onto his laptop, because his laptop was having issues and had viruses and never had an antivirus software on there. How many issues did it pick up, KAII?
In the end, like 11,640 issues.
11,000
out of 377 objects scanned or something daft like that. But it didn't quarantine a single one, so
yeah, it found 11,500 issues, but it didn't quarantine. Unable to quarantine. Zero. It can quarantine zero of those problems, so it fixed absolutely bugger all. But so both our laptops is rubbish. Mine is okay. It's virus free. But the problem is it's only 4 gigabytes of RAM, and it has some kind of issue in it. A lot of time it freezes when I do extensive stuff like this. But if this comes out okay, we'll maybe plan Shooting the Breeze episode 3 a little bit more and actually come up with topics. We thought we'd just do one off.
We can plan it out.
Yeah.
Can definitely do more in the future. I'm up for that any day. But
what we're going to do in the future is maybe think a little bit more about topics. Maybe as we game in your own head, think about, or if you see a subject, because believe me, I can talk about anything. But there's a lot of things I can talk to you about that you just be like, what? No, I didn't hear about that. What? So there's a lot of things that I can talk about, but I want you to try as we game to kind of think of things that we can talk about and make a mental inventory of stuff we can talk about. Because one thing I want to do, I don't want to call this a podcast or pretend it is, but I want to be able to talk about shit outside of gaming and Call of Duty. I want to try to branch out of into different subjects. And that's where the problem lies, is a lot of people that hook up with, and KAII included, their brains just run on gaming and stuff, and they don't tend to look at. They do look at other subjects, but the problem is, I'm 38 years old. KAII's a wee nipper, 20. How old are you?
Yep, 20.
Yeah, so I want to try to talk about other stuff. What games have you been playing this week, KAII? Talking about other stuff we can talk about. I'm talking about other stuff we can talk about. I'm talking about other stuff we can talk about, KAII. About other stuff we can talk about, KAII. What games have you been playing this week?
Obviously, recently got EA access, so I've obviously been playing a little bit of FIFA 15, as I said earlier. Dragon Age Inquisition, I had a go at that.
Shit.
I played the first Dragon Age. Yeah, it's a game I'm into.
Did you like it?
I haven't finished it yet. I've only just started it. I think the only problem with Dragon Age games, there's not enough like fighting, and there's always like these little cutscenes where it's like you need to choose what you're gonna say, and then that'll affect what you're gonna do next. And then I've been playing UFC, EA Sports UFC. I love that. You know, that's a good game. Pawning people online, you know, with a Superman punch.
KAII likes fighting games. Is a Superman punch the only combination you know on there?
No.
The thing is, I could proper talk about UFC myself, the real UFC, but I know KAII doesn't actually follow it as much as I do. That's why, I mean, I can talk about other things, which KAII just wouldn't have a clue about, and it'll just be a one-man conversation. But anyway, continue. Dragon Age, yeah? Then you said, what else did you say after that?
UFC.
What other games are on there that you like? That you played?
The Need for Speed Rivals. But it is shit compared to other Need for Speeds, especially. Rocket League, obviously. Loving that Rocket League.
KAII, actually, you love Rocket League, don't you? Talk about Rocket League, KAII.
I love Rocket League, man.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I need to shut up now and stop this verbal diarrhea and let KAII actually have his words come out of his mouth. So the floor's over to you, KAII. Let's talk about motherfucking Rocket League.
Yeah, I actually discovered Rocket League.
Sorry. I just want to say one more thing. KAII, you talk about Rocket League.
Yeah. Right. I actually discovered Rocket League about 2 months ago when I was round at my friends. It was on the PC then, and I was like, whoa, what's this? And it's like, oh, it's a prequel. It's a sequel to a game like Battle Cars or whatever. I forget the name. So I was like, oh, okay. Playing it, I'm like, oh, man, it's football with cars. You can jump in the air. You know, shit like that. It was brilliant. And obviously, I started to play the game, started to get good at the game. I mean, there's other game modes on it. There's one called Snow Day, where instead of a ball, it's a hockey puck. It's a little bit harder than the normal one. Yeah. There's now a new mode, Mutators, where it's like they'll turn off the gravity, so the ball takes like 5 seconds or something to drop down to the fucking floor, even though it's as light as a feather as it is.
Wow.
You can make the ball massive. Literally, you can make it massive.
They put all these changes in since I've stopped playing it, right?
Yeah, there's going to be more maps added. There's a new map which is coming out. It's already on the PC. It's shaped like a horseshoe, so it's just a massive fucking circle, and there's a goal at either end.
Oh well.
So yeah, it's a fun game. It really is. I mean, it'd be a lot funner if it was a little bit bigger and you could have like 6 aside instead of like 3-on-3, 2-on-2, 1v1, 4v4. Because I think 4v4 is the highest you can go. But yeah, it's a fun game. And I've recently completed again The Evil Within. I'm thinking about creating a playthrough of that. Obviously, with it being a solo horror game. I like survival horror games. which is why I
Yeah.
can't wait for like the Resident Evil series to come back onto backwards compatibility, because I've got Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 4.
Well,
You know,
definitely. The problem is they're on the Xbox 360.
yeah, but when they get released.
Oh,
Because
backwards compatibility, unlikely.
because now
If they do,
you've got,
it'd be nice.
I've
Because
got
I have
DLC, I've got all the
Resident Evil 5 and 6, so we could actually do co-op campaigns on that.
Yeah, we got 6. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm stuck in this fucking really bullshit thing on Resident Evil 6 where I can't go any further. I've pretty much run out of all ammo, and I have to go into this kind of cage thing where this big monster is, and I have to try to fucking kill him. There's only a couple of plants around in this kind of cage thing, and I don't have sufficient amount of bullets to kill him. So literally, I'm fucking stuck, and I can't be asked to start again and preserve my ammo to get back to that point. So I'm just like, fuck! I really wanted to fucking go further in that.
Well, we will be able to in the future. I mean, if they don't, I probably will invest in a 360 again.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to record.
I mean,
just for us to play. It'd be nice to stick in upstairs in your bedroom so your missus can go up there and she can watch stuff like Netflix and stuff like that. But then I will also show you how to torrent shit for her to watch via T-Versity.
Yeah.
Through the Xbox, picking it up from your laptop. Boom, 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 because my missus did that. But, yeah, man. I'm actually looking forward to eventually when you decide to turn on the stream button when I'm not around and I'm not here to prompt you to do it. When you do it solo, do your own streams without my fucking annoying fucking voice in your ear all the time. And I'm just, I don't know, in the bedroom or whatever, and I see on Twitter or whatever, put it on Facebook that you're streaming. That's probably the best way to do it. And then, and then I'm actually looking forward to times when I can actually chill out and not be in your fucking face, telling you how to do shit, and you're just doing your own thing. So I can actually see what your own thoughts are when you Twitch stream. You know, you being you rather than, yo, Kai, you should be like this, you should be like that, you should do this.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about doing that?
Yeah. As I said, I can't really have someone else around when I want to do this Evil Within playthrough. That it's a solo game only. So, you know, I'm going to be doing that at some point. I may even pick that up tomorrow if I've got some time on my hands. Obviously, if I've got some free time when no one's in the flat.
You can do the Xbox One. You can get the Xbox One version. And then, obviously, you're planning to stream it all solo, doing it, and then bringing episodes to your channel, right? That is your plan?
What did you say? Get the Xbox One version.
No, you don't want to get an Xbox One version. You're already in a relationship. It took a while for that laughter to kick in. I was like, is he actually going to laugh here, or am I just going to look like a complete dick? No. Yeah, that is the version, the Xbox One version, yes. Yeah, Evil Within on the Xbox One, right?
Hang on.
Oh, you have it? Oh, you have it already? Okay. So
yeah.
You're going to be doing that solo, and
I'm also...
You're planning to bring...
Also, at some point as well, every single Halo campaign I'm going to be running through.
Oh yeah, and do that. Well, I haven't got it anyway, and yeah. So do that. So you're planning to bring all that, yeah?
Yeah.
I know that I know a couple of people who like Halo. Yeah, there's only a couple in the world, but I know them both. Obviously, there's you now as well. Are you planning to bring multiplayer as well, or just campaign?
That depends. It really does depend. I probably will. I mean, more people do like it. People do enjoy watching multiplayer on Halo. You know, I enjoy playing multiplayer on Halo. It's just...
I mean, do you have good enough games to actually go, yeah, That's quite good to a Halo fan.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Especially
then.
Halo 4.
You should. I'd like to see, because I've shown you how to highlight bits of your stream to make it into episodes, right? So I'd like to see episodes of that, or maybe just longer episodes, whatever. I don't care really. Either and or. I'm one of these people who can watch long YouTube videos and long streams and don't just want to Call of Duty 5-minute TDM. I actually watch podcasts and shit like that and Let's Plays. I actually like watching shit like that whilst I'm having a shit on the toilet. So yeah, are you seriously planning to bring Let's Plays on these?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously, if I'm going to be doing it on the Xbox, I'm going to need to get my mic first. I'm going to need to get that sorted.
Yeah, his fucking mic just broke, so he can't do it at the moment as this goes up. Yeah, he has to wait to replace his Xbox mic, but then I'm actually looking forward to seeing these things. So you'll have definitely me watching it, KAII, and sharing it and all this kind of thing. I'm just hoping that people get on board, because the thing is, a lot of people who've been into YouTube, KAII's not on that same kind of journey. Like obviously he watches YouTube channels or whatever, but I don't think it was ever his plan to become a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer or whatever. Or am I wrong?
I've thought about it in the past. I used to think about it a lot. Like back in the day when you used to have your casual gamer YT account, and I used to see my videos up on like my C4 destruction video that used to be on Black Ops 2. I was like, you know what? One day maybe doing that myself, creating my own content. Because I do want to entertain people. I do think that I'm a genuinely funny guy when I can be.
And you are actually, I say this to everybody that starts a YouTube channel, and a lot of times I'm lying. Yeah, but because I just want them to do it, whether they're good, whether they're bad, because everybody starts off at a base bad level. Yeah, some people don't improve. Some people improve a lot, but you've actually taken to it like a fish in water. Like when you did your multiplayer live stream and I was in it, I went, okay, KAII, I'm backing out of this game. I'm just going to go and make something to eat. And I took my tablet over to the kitchen and whilst you were playing, doing it solo, it actually come through quite entertaining and quite good. And actually, you were quite a natural at it. I don't want to say too much because the more you say, the more you'll make people think differently and how to do it. And I don't want you to think differently. I want you to do it the way you want to do it and just go on your own journey. And eventually, you're going to surpass me talking to you. I'm talking to you a lot about it at the moment because I'm just trying to get you going and, just get you going kind of thing, trying to say the right stuff. But eventually, you are going to get better at it, more natural at it. Eventually, you learn how to do editing, maybe get a better laptop, maybe buy game capturing software, whatever you would decide to do, or you can do it all on Twitch and then take it to YouTube. But then eventually you're going to, like everybody does, they drift away into their own little world, their own little journey. You become your own kind of YouTuber, you know what kind of journey you're on. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I understand you completely.
Because it happens to everybody, man. Okay, KAII, I think we should end this now, right?
Yeah. Should we call it night?
We shall call it a night. Thank everybody for watching. If you do watch. But that is it. It's been KAII 2010. KAII, do you want to say goodbye?
What's up? Yeah, man. See you all later on, and make sure to check out my YouTube channel.
Links will be in the description for all KAII's stuff.
Thank you.
Follow me if you want, but I don't personally give a crap. I do give a crap. I just don't want to show any kind of like, yeah, guys, sub for sub, follow me, like me, love me.
But it's not only that. Not only do I want to do solo videos on my YouTube, I also want to do a load of collaborations with you. Go through some campaigns.
Yeah,
you know, because more games will come out on the backwards compatibility, and obviously, hopefully, some multiplayer games which
we've got
we
a whole
both
list
got.
of games we can do. We're going to start that as soon as KAII get his microphone back. Anyway, we can keep saying we're going to say goodbye, and then start up new conversations. But we are actually going to say goodbye now.
Yeah.
If you did enjoy this, links are in the description. But definitely follow KAII 2010 on every single thing that I put in the description on him, because he's new and he needs you. It's been your boy Scrub Daddy, and I'm gone.